What is up, my little legends? We are back with part 2 of Stories Untold. We are entering now with the lab conduct. So let's hop in, shall we?
This is subject 12-19-86-23, new session entry. We have myself, Dr. Alexander, leading, assisted by Dr. Williams, and in the lab itself, our volunteer, Mr. Asian. We have artifact 23 in the chamber, recovered from crash site B. At the moment it appears inert, showing no signs of activity. Mr. Asian, instructions for each stage will come through to your terminal, and we need you to follow them exactly. Now, some of this may be unfamiliar, so always reference the manual on your terminal for guides on calibration and procedure. Once you've calibrated equipment to match our brief, the green light will flash, allowing you to trigger the experiment. One last thing. Ensure that any equipment non-essential to the current experiment is switched off. You cannot proceed until your calibration matches ours. When you're ready, let's bring this back.
Oh, I didn't really get to read that. Sure, it's fine. Looks like it is a brand new story, so that's kind of cool. So I was thinking that I remembered reading, it was like an anthology episode thing. I don't know if they like ever end up, intertwining, which I think that would be cool because the first part confused me. All right, experiment 1, internal analysis. Subject J1986-MEM is closed in solid outer layers. X-ray the artifact to determine its internal structure. Okay. Press the keys bracketed in the top menu to move between pages. Figured that out. Press tab to roll over the test chamber. At the chamber, use your mouth cursor to select and interact. Oh! This one's a lot more interactive than the first one. Alright, let's head back to that first page. Alright. Electromagnetic spectrum. Acquired apparatus. Camera, monitor set to X-ray. Charged CC86 X-ray device. Input modes. R3, IR, XR. R3 is RGB full color. IR is infrared. XR is X-ray. Okay. So the TV needs to be on. You need to be off. And it said the computer needs to be on. Is that what it said? The camera. Where's the camera? Is that this? Ah. CC X-ray device is under the drill. Is that? So it's charged now. But it needs to be off. Right? Alright, I think we need to just go back to the basics right now. It said something about charging the camera, or like this. Okay, so that's charged now. What was that? Something beeped at me. Oh.
Okay, good work. The X-ray is coming through now. There's no visible damage to the surrounding organic material, and no signs of activity either. All output is flatlined. Okay, let's begin.
All right. Experiment complete. Press enter to receive new experiment task. Experiment number 2, surface reaction attempt. Demonstrate the effects of laser light on the object. Try using a low-powered red laser to begin with. Okay. A low-powered red laser. So we need to turn the laser on. Awaiting X-ray data. So now we need... Yeah, so it's a heart in there. So the laser would be like the iridescent, I think, right? All right. We need concentrated light laser. A red one. So we need 650. 650. 650. No? 650 Ninum. Monitor set to RGB. Okay, monitor set to RGB. LZR2 light generator set wavelength. Oh.
No reaction from first stage. Let's try high frequency.
Press enter to receive new experiment task. Experiment O2B. Surface reaction attempt. Demonstrate the effects of laser light on the object. Increase the laser energy. Use the green laser. All right, let's use the green one this time, which is 510. So we've got that set there. 510. And go. Seemed more.
Okay, we have a reaction of some sort here, a weak signal. Let's keep going. Increase again.
Increase. So is it going to want us to do the blue light now? And the blue is 455.
Well, would you look at that? It seems we have a pulse. Rhythm is stable. There's no activity registering in the core. It's possibly damaged. Let's push further.
Ooh. Test the acoustic resonance properties of the object. Begin with generating a 250 Hz sine wave with the amplifier gain set to 1. So 250 Hz sine. That would be, so let's turn this off. And what is that? Okay. Anyway, so we need it set to sine. Oh, which one of those is sine? That would be the middle one. So we'll set that to sine. And what was the hertz it would like? 250. How do we... Oh yeah, increase to 250. There we go. 250 amplifier gain set to 1. Amplifier gain. Amp is right there. So set to 1. And now what? Oh, there we go.
It's not much of a response. Updating the experiment now.
Test the acoustic resonance properties of the object. Increase the frequency to 500 sine wave and amplifier to 5. So we'll set our amplifier to 5 and we will boost the hertz up to 500. All right, let's check this one out.
Seeing some fluctuations in activity. Should we increase? Is there a risk of damage? What about volunteer? Okay, we're going to push further. I'm running out of time. Let's switch around.
Huh, okay. Switch to square wave, maintain current frequency, and gain 5. So we need to switch to square, which is... Square is the top one. Oh no.
Seeing good activity on this side. Seeing definite spikes in movement. I know this might seem uncomfortable or dangerous, but you need to trust us and keep going.
This seems sus, but whatevs. Test the acoustic resonance properties of the object. Maintain the gain 5. Square wave. Bring the waveform frequency up to 1 kHz. Ew. Yeah, I don't have a good feeling about this. That heart is going very crazy. But we will do as we're told. That is too much.
Full activity registering. We did it. Can you hear it? You've made excellent progress. You're doing great. Now we need you to stay calm and try to relax as we go through these next steps. We're going to attempt to alleviate some of this discomfort.
The protective casing is off. Proceed to drill the surface. Oh, to use the drill, I think it said everything needs to be off, right? Switch drill on. Ensure all equipment except for the camera and TV are switched off. So camera and TV, so off. Off. I don't know if I can switch you off. Nice, there we go. Yeah, I don't want to go in there. There's like a floaty heart in there.
How do you feel? Don't be scared. We have the situation under control. Take a few moments, and when you're ready, we'll continue.
Make contact with the artifact. Open the test chamber. What are we dealing with? Aliens? Or like... supernatural? Well, there's the heart.
Stay calm. You're doing fine. Don't be afraid. I'm sorry to have to do this, but we have to know. I know how difficult this must be, but you can do this. It's time to remember.
What am I supposed to do?
Don't try to speak. Stay calm. You're a proxy now. You have a connection to the entity's inner core. It's like a conscious black box. It can show you its memories. Look into it. The visions will translate onto the screen to be something that you can understand, that you can play out.
Memory retrace. You wake up in the chiropod, struggling against the gravity. You force yourself up. Impact into the planet's surface has torn a hole in the ship hull. Poisonous atmosphere spills.
Use the computer. Work your way through.
Okay. Poisonous atmosphere spills into your craft. You are in grave danger. You have to get out of here. Look around. The craft is broken beyond repair. There is a wreckage all around. An airlock door is locked tight and the computer terminal adjacent blinks. Go to computer? You are now stood next to the computer terminal. Use computer? You tap the screen and the airlock door sputters to life, slowly opening with a horrendous noise. The ship powers down to silence, having spent the last of the reserves. Okay, so go to airlock.
This organ was taken from what we think was the leader. These memories are different. They're not like the others. There's more detail here, less hazy. Lean in. See what else it hides.
Okay. You squeeze through the damaged airlock and fall to your knees on the ground next to your vehicle. Every breath brings pain to your chest. You look around to see you are surrounded by mangled metal.
How are we getting all of this? It's describing the moment we found the ship. Mr. Asian, please continue.
Bright lights pour through every gap in the surrounding wreckage. Look around. A crash site. Smoke billows from the downed ship. Exterior lights flickering on and off. Wreckage surrounds you. Looking upwards, you see unfamiliar star patterns. Look at stars. You don't recognize any of the star patterns above you. Move metal? Okay, I had to look that up because I obviously missed reading it. And I was super stuck. With every ounce of your remaining strength, you move away enough of the wreckage for you to carefully crawl through. The lights that surround you now attack your senses. So, can we look around now? A circle of artificial lights surround you, set up to illuminate the crash site in the darkness. Behind them, an army of people, all staring. One figure steps out, a silhouette, and walks towards you. Go to silhouette.
Your heart rate is elevated, but you're doing well. For what it's worth, very few of our test subjects ever make it this far. You should be proud of yourself.
Ew. So this must be the story of like an abduction. I don't know, maybe it's obvious, but it's not to me. We awake. The room is silent, only for a quiet hum of equipment and occasional machine beep. Your touch isn't yours. We are all as one. We move together in unison. We are in a bed, in a small and artificially lit room with a single door. There is some sort of writing pinned to the wall. Adjacent is a display monitor with wires that drape across the room into our chest. They have tortured us.
We didn't put this entity in quarantine. It expired at the crash. Whose memories are these? When did this happen?
Let's check out that writing. Okay, I guess we can't. It's gotta be the writing. Oh, there we go. Symbols seem to indicate where our body they had cut. We've been butchered and maimed over and over. Can we get up? No. Can we cut the wires? Can we like... There we go. Remove wires.
What just happened?
We yank at the wires.
There's been a disconnection in quarantine lab 15.
Find out what's going on.
We yank at the wires protruding from our chest together. We all scream in pain. This action sets off an alarm, echoing loudly down the adjacent corridor. Ah. Alright, so let's get up then. So leave bed.
Doc, specimen 20 has left lab 15. It's on the move.
My God. That vision, it's not a memory, it's happening right now.
Yeah,
Mr.
we're
Asian, I
connected.
need you to stop what you're doing, please.
But we are one now, so we can't stop what we're doing. Through the door, we find ourselves in an empty room with a device on the table. It looks familiar. They don't know how it works, but this host does. The door closes behind us and a lock clamps shut. We are alone/together. Classic move, look around. It is some sort of preparation room. There are markings on more sheets with a door and a window on one side. The door we came through has been locked shut and the other door has an orange alarm light above it. In the center of the room, a table holding only a small device taken from our ship. So that's this thing. So, do we use the device?
What is that? We haven't seen that before. What is it doing?
It's using the tool we recovered from the crash site. It's in our systems. It's sending something across the network. Broadcasting.
Mr. Asian, please. We deeply regret what we have put you through, but please understand it was for the greater good. We had to know more. Rebelling now could be catastrophic. You don't know what this might do to you in the long run.
Do we match the symbols? Oh, there we go. I did it.
They're all free. They're converging. It's over. No harm. Please, don't do something you'll regret. Wait. One day, Mr. Asian, this will haunt you.
So did we just cause some sort of like mass extinction of humanity or something? Wow, interesting. Yeah, so far all these stories are super duper obscure. Like, they very much so want you to fill in like the information for yourself. The Station Process is episode 3. Huh, interesting. Well, it didn't seem like those two stories had anything to do with each other. So now I'm even more confused. But hopefully, as we progress further on, everything slowly starts to make more sense. I do have to say, though, I feel like there's a bit of a connection between, like I'm thinking maybe there is some sort of, like, alien, I don't know, invasion or something. Because in the first episode 2, we seen like ourselves sitting at the computer, and now again it's like there was that whole thing with like, you know, it's like us, we, they, like they're sitting there, but that's also us. So I don't know, I feel like there's a connection. I'm just not big brain enough to think of what that is. But if you did enjoy watching, feel free to subscribe today, become a little legend, and I will see you in the next part. Peace.